Good evening, everybody, and welcome to the Bronze Reaper podcast. I'm your host, Rollin Perkins. How's everybody's evening going on? Weekends tomorrow, so that's always a good thing, you know. Today we got a great show. I've been doing a little bit more deep digging in and a little bit more conspiracy theories, as we call it, of the indictment of the Rollin 60 Crips. I think there's more to this than we know. The thing that we can be, I'm gonna say this. We can be overthinking it, but as serious as this case is, it's serious. My uncle been through this case. My uncle been through this case around twice. He did it around twice. He took was it 10 to 15, and he took a 10-year sentence. The reason why he got the 10 to 15 because he pleaded out. He was looking at 57 years, so he pleaded out 10 to 15. Got out 10, 11. Um, but they sent him out the state. They couldn't keep him in Massachusetts, so they sent him out the state and they moved him all around. So he had to adapt a lot. It's that, and also the second time they kept him in the state, he beat the Rico case, but at the end of the day, they reappealed it. So after they reappealed it, he said, let me just take the 10 years that they're throwing on the table. Took the 10 years. He gets out actually in May, June, I think. May, June, I think. Maybe July. So he'll be getting out around September. Around September, that area. Do I know? Who knows? But my uncle, he has been through a lot. He did every time he went to jail, a family member died. First time he did that long sentence, the second sentence he did was no, the first long sentence that he did, he did he got out and my grandfather died. His father died. Then this time his mother and his brother died. His second youngest brother died. So he been through a lot, and a lot of crazy shit happens when you're in prison because time goes, but I don't think we appreciate the time unless we're in here and locked up. No, and not really doing anything with it. Also, we're gonna talk about why are people triggered by foundational Black Americans ancestries. I was watching a Tariq Nasheed work on it where I was wondering. I was like, yo, why is everybody so offended? Why is everybody so mad about Black history, foundational Black American history? We could do Latina X, we could do Afro Latina, and like these are words that just came out years ago, like a few years ago, like probably 10 to 15 years. Foundational Black Americans came out like I want to say 5 years ago. Like there has been a word for it. They've been calling us Native Blacks, and that was because of Claude Anderson. But nobody really never kept on. Everybody had the Jesse Jackson one, the African Americans. So definitely, it's gonna get more interesting. Like I always tell people all the time, I'm like, at the end of the day, you have to respect people's lineage. You know, like I always tell people all the time, you don't see Black Americans wearing like Native Americans. What is it? I call them Native Americans. The Native Americans clothes and stuff like that. No, we don't do that type of shit. Maybe white people do it, wear the Indian clothes and shit like that, and with the feather and shit like that. We Some of us do that, but it's very rare. Some of those is other people's tribes. Just some of those is black people's tribes too. So never like get that fucked up where it's like, oh no, that's not black people's tribe and stuff like that. My hair's getting thick, man. Um. Also, I do want to talk about this. I want to talk about. Mm, so I want to talk about how how this case is like. When I say it's serious, just as a person outside looking in, it looks crazy. And the reason why it looks crazy, everything, because you got to look at the main part. What is everything attached to? Everything is attached to no jumper. Like I wouldn't be surprised if Adam 22 like closed the motherfucker down. It's like, yo, I'll just take the loss. After all this shit that's going on, yeah. Don't forget Adam 22 is still getting sued because of the dude was his Reed Love or some shit like that. That guy, he's still getting sued. So we got to see how far that goes. But like I said, it's a funny case. The reason why it's also too the reason why I do say it's funny. Um, there were people saying that yo, Wack was talking about why is this nigga ain't locked up yet? Why is this nigga ain't locked up yet? You know, I don't know what it is with Wack, but like I said, outside looking in, it looks crazy because it just looks like Wack wants the same type of respect that Big U was getting. It looks crazy, you know. And like I knew he was gonna turn himself in because a person from California don't really got nowhere to go. You ain't going to fucking Mexico. I tell you that. I wouldn't even go to Mexico. I'd rather turn myself in than to go to Mexico. You're not going to no Latino countries. Straight off the rip right there. You're not going to no Latinos country. And also, I feel like this. I feel that I feel like yo, this is what happened when you stunt so hard and niggas starting to see how you stunting and what are you doing, you know? Like I always tell people all the time, this shit is serious, man. Like these these charges is no joke. They're really, really no joke. I have I have seen people with charges like this. Like I said, my uncle, and I see how. Put it this way: this is how you're gonna start to see who's real and who's not. Who's gonna tell? Who's gonna fold? Who's gonna stand 10 toes down? Who's gonna say, "Yo, I gotta take the loss because at the end of the day, I participated." You know. We're gonna see the real of the realists right now. I just feel for Big U. And the reason why I feel for Big U because at the end of the day, all the stuff that he worked hard for, nigga, that shit went out the window. Even if he get charged innocent, that shit's out the window. That shit's gonna be thrown out the window, and niggas ain't gonna appreciate all the stuff that he has done. So uh, I always tell people, yeah, you gotta be careful and this, and that, and yeah. Because also too, like I said, how did Brick Baby and Loose Cannon get caught up in that shit and they don't even fuck with Big U? This is the stuff that we gotta like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Who's saying who? Then let me tell you what makes it work. You know what? I don't want to talk about that. We're gonna do the topic first. The first subtopic is are black are people triggered by foundational black Americans ancestry. Um we gotta check. I've been watching this thing. I'm gonna watch it with you so we can see what it is about. What the hell?
people file 100% free with TurboTax each year. People file 100% free with TurboTax each year.
Give me a second.
Mr. Mogs, what's happening? Hop on in, brother.
Hey, Terry, can you hear me?
I can hear you. How are you, buddy?
I'm doing great, thank you, man. Hey, it's February, and I just want to mention about Barrister talking about black people not producing nothing. Uh, Terry, do you know a guy named Willie Jenkins? He's from LA.
Willie, yeah, that name sounds familiar.
Willie Jenkins. His nickname is Tech Man. I mean, some of you guys should be able to Google it. He's the first black man who basically invented drone technology. And you know what the drones technology are doing in today with the wars and everything. So I just want to throw that name out there because he's not given credit what he deserved for.
Right.
And he's from LA, so
There you go. There you go. Thank you. Yeah, we know. I know about so many inventions that we've created. I mean, yes. I mean, we've done the most. We've done so much as foundational Black Americans. I'm very, very familiar. Jared, what's up, Jared? Wait, well, hold on. Let me get you on. My bad. I don't have you on, brother. Brother Jared, hop on. Mr. Jared, hop on, brother. Jared.
Oh, my bad. I forgot to turn my mic on. How y'all doing?
How are you?
I'm good. I'm good. Yeah, I just wanted to address old Buster Barrister. Like, he only knows what his oppressors are telling him, which is a bunch of bullshit.
Yeah.
I know quite a few. I live in Minnesota. I know quite a few Black folks up here who have started their own businesses and who are very successful. And not only that, one of my sons has got accepted to school. He's going to law school to become a lawyer, and his dream is to open up his own practice. Yeah, I don't know. I just think it's weird, man, that we get these people that ain't even from here who try to tell us how to live, tell us.
Well, you're breaking up, brother, but I got your point, brother. Thank you. Yeah, man, it's crazy. But yeah, a lot of that is rooted in jealousy, man. A lot of them are upset that foundational Black Americans, we have a resistance to subservience. You see, a lot of them, they come over here trying to be the model minority with that mindset. They're going to be docile. They're going to be as non-confrontational as possible, and that's going to bring success. You understand? And so, because deep down, they know they have to do that because they're afraid that they're going to get deported. So they come over here. So I have to shut up, nigga. So they got to be very quiet. You got to keep your head down. You can't make no waves, or you get sent back, and that's the death sentence to them. They sit up here and talk about the motherland, but let them threaten you with getting sent back, and you see how much you love the motherland. Nobody hates Africa more than them. They sit up and tell us that we got to sit here and prop up Africa. You threaten to send them home. They shit on themselves. No, don't send me back. Don't send me. I be good, nigga. They don't like that. Let's be real. And that's the thing. The fact that we can't get sent nowhere. This is our joint. And the fact that we have a freedom where we can tell these people to kiss our black ass. You dig? And then go walk off into the sunset. They hate that we can do that. You dig? A lot of them hate that we have the balls and confidence to tell these white supremacists to kiss our black ass and get the hell out of our face. Whereas over there in that village somewhere, the white people go over there smacking them around and checking them, and they have to keep their head down and bow down. They don't like that. Let's keep it real. Let's keep it a buck. Let's keep it real. You know? We have a certain confidence and a refusal to submit. And that's foreign. Just like our family, FBA family out there in Cincinnati, standing on business, protecting their communities, making sure the kids are safe going to school so that no white supremacists will harm them. That's called standing on some damn business. Whereas over in these dudes' barristers' homeland, you got orphanages full of damn unprotected kids. And guess what those kids over there doing? Acting like us, acting like foundational Black Americans. How many times y'all see those videos from Africa, them kids over there dressed like us, dancing like us?
Hey everybody, my name is Sam, aka Sambucha, and I'm a YouTuber who makes variety content.
I try not to stop a lot of it because it's good information, but what he's saying is right. It's just people people are feared of Black Americans because foundational Black Americans they're they're afraid and they're intimidated kind of us because look we can't get sent back. We can't. All this, oh yeah, they're gonna send you to somewhere. Where they gonna send us to? Ghana, nigga? Most of us ain't even from Ghana or Senegal, one of those fucking places. We always been here, you know. So at the end of the day, it's not gonna work. It won't work. You can't scare Black Americans no more. So there's gonna be an issue there. The issue is like, damn, we can't set these niggas straight. So if I can't set these niggas straight, there's gonna be an issue, you know. And like I said, the issue is you can't tell them what the fuck to do, you know. Give me a second, everyone. Yeah, you can't tell them what to do. And I always learned in life, and this is just me. What I learned in life is, a white person's fear is a comfortable Black man. You know, they always told me that he's a comfortable Black man. You know, so once Black people get comfortable and stuff like that, white people get scared, man. Like I told you at my old job, man, the white people got mad. White people got so scared that Black people were around each other, joking around, laughing and stuff like that on our lunch break. It got so bad that they changed our lunch breaks, and everybody had two different lunch breaks. You know, it been like that for years too. You know, and that's why I always tell people all the time. Certain people make me feel uncomfortable. You know, hold on. Give me a second. Oh shit. Oh shit. I gotta watch that. Yo, my cat's going crazy right now, man. Like y'all bookmark that today, man. He's going crazy right now with on Poetic Flacco. I heard he crashed out on Poetic Flacco, man. But let's get back into this. Give me a second, everyone. Jesus Christ. All right, let me go back. Hold on.
Chill then. If we ain't this, we ain't that. We over here chilling. All right. That's why we sitting it all out. That's why we're sitting it all out. Y'all done told us we ain't this, we ain't that. Okay, that's fine. Then you handle your candle. Handle your business. Leave us the hell alone. Handle your business. We powerless, right? Handle yours. Does Blue Chew really work? Bro, the first month is free. Damn. Let me get some more people in here. I don't hear that stuff. Don't try to flip us and try to diminish us, but then you need our damn help. Yeah, we are powerful. We are powerful. That's why everybody's in our damn we've always been the secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen. And they know that. That's what the jealousy is from. They know shit gets popping when we make it pop off.
Facts.
And the fact that we're really consolidating power by getting a lot of these undermining tethers out of the mix. We're identifying people who's been undermining movements that we've had. That's a power move too. The power to delineate. That's a power move. You see? Go fishing. Hop on in here.
Hey, good morning, Tariq. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, listening and just laughing. These people are comical at this point.
Real talk.
I just want to. This guy just shows obvious tribalism. It's something that's inherited in them for like thousands of years, so they can't help themselves. Um, this is something that they got to work on and, just leave us out of their mix. Number two, you was 100% right about the gender wars with the women from foreign backgrounds that's trying to start a gender war between black American men and black American women. I'm going to try to post two tweets where this Ghanaian woman was talking about black women, but black American women are behind black men being down low. That's another one. And number three, there was a clip of a podcast where these Nigerians were saying that Burner Boy would have did 10 times better than Kenneth uh, K. Dot at the Super Bowl.
Please,
So
Lord. Hilarious.
yeah, yeah. So I just wanted your thoughts on that. And thank you.
Thank you. Man, they've been sitting up here trying to make Burner Boy, and oh God. They've been trying to make him a thing, try to compare him to our artists. No, that would not have popped off like that. That would not have popped off like that. Then let's get Kim. Kim, hop on in. Miss Kim, I need.
Okay, hey,
That's just crazy. They said they try. Yeah, they've been trying to make Burner Boy a thing. It's just he doesn't pop off in America. You know. I'm sorry, everybody. I don't even think you heard it. Give me a second. I'll put it back on.
Leave us the hell alone. Handle your business. We powerless, right? Handle yours. Damn. Let me get some more people in here. I don't want to hear that stuff. Don't trying to flip us and try to diminish us, but then you need our damn help. Yeah, we are powerful. We are powerful. That's why everybody's in our damn mix. We've always been the secret sauce, ladies and gentlemen. And they know that. That's what the jealousy is from.
Facts.
They know shit gets popping when we make it pop off. And the fact that we're really consolidating power by getting a lot of these undermining tethers out of the mix. We're identifying people who's been undermining movements that we've had. That's a power move too. The power to delineate. That's a power move.
Oh yeah.
You see? Gone fishing. Hop on in here.
Hey, good morning, Tariq. How are you?
How you doing?
I'm doing fine, listening and just laughing. These people are comical at this point.
Real talk.
I just want to. This guy just shows obvious tribalism. It's something that's inherited in them for like thousands of years, so they can't help themselves.
Mhm.
Um, this is something that they got to work on and, just leave us out of their mix. Number two, you was 100% right about the gender wars with the women from foreign backgrounds that's trying to start a gender war between Black American men and Black American women. I'm gonna try to post two tweets where this Ghanaian woman was talking about black women, but black American women are behind black men being down low. That's another one. And number three, there was a clip of a podcast where these Nigerians were saying that Burner Boy would have did 10 times better than Kenneth uh, K. Dot at the Super Bowl.
Please,
So
Lord.
Niggas is
Hilarious.
crazy.
yeah,
Yo, niggas is crazy. I don't know where they get the. I don't know how to. I had to tell this dude that Burna Boy, he'll be good in the UK. He's not gonna make it in America. Afrobeat's not popping. Nigga, reggaeton ain't even popping in America, and there's mad like Spanish folks there. Niggas don't want to listen to that bullshit. I'm being personally honest. There's only quite a few. A nigga who's like a reggaeton head or a historian. Other than that, niggas don't be listening today. But go on.
Has two gender wars
I'll be
with
right
the
back.
the women from foreign backgrounds that's trying to start a gender war between Black American men and Black American women. I'm gonna try to post two tweets where this Ghanaian woman was talking about Black women, but Black American women are behind Black men being down low. That's another one. And number three, there was a clip of a podcast where these Nigerians were saying that Burna Boy would have did 10 times better than Kenneth uh, K. Dot at the Super Bowl.
Please,
So I would,
Lord. Hilarious.
yeah, yeah. So I just wanted your thoughts on that, and thank you.
Thank you, man. They've been sitting up here trying to make Burna Boy, and oh God, they've been trying to make him a thing.
For
Try to
you.
compare him to our artists. No, that would not have popped off like that. That would not have popped off like that. You dig? Let's get Kim. Kim, hop on in.
Break free with the new
Yo, that's crazy, man. I think they even been trying to push Tyler on us. Tyler ain't even that good. I'm gonna be personally honest. They trying to compare her to like Beyonce and shit. You know, it. I don't think we'll ever get another Beyonce ever again. You know, I will, if anything, Tyler, I will compare her to probably no. Who did they put? Ice Spice or some shit like that. You know, you just push us down our throats and shit like that. Like the shit is not gonna pop off. Do you see how they be sending her everywhere? It just doesn't work for her. She should, like I said, she should just go to England. Most of those Africans, they should go to England because that's their demographics over there. Because there's more Africans in 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 the UK than Black Americans or Black people. Blacks, like when I say blacks, like foundational Britons, Black British, like those shits is dead. Like that's why I say, even when Africans British be like, oh yeah, I'm a Black British. Technically, they're not. Technically they're not. They're African British. You know, just like um, it's okay. So it's give me a second. Let me fix this. So to me, it's weird. It always has been weird. I never wanted to say anything, but it always has been weird to me when niggas would be like, "Oh, yo, I'm a Black British," but technically, you already know your culture, so you're an African British. You're a continental African British. We're not continental Africans. That's why we always say, yo, don't make us look like a generic African. That's why I always get offended when people's like, "Oh yeah, you're African American." No, I'm a Black American or I'm a foundational Black American. I have lineage in Africa, but everybody has lineage in Africa, even white people. So and it sounds crazy, but they do. You gotta come from somewhere, and there wasn't white people didn't just pop up being like, "Oh, yo, who's this fair skinned um guy who got no melanin in his skin?" No, them motherfuckers came from Black America. Them people came from Black Africans, or melanated people. They tell you that shit in the Bible. Did you remember when they said Cain? They took Cain's melanin. I forgot what they called it, but they took his melanin, you know. So they know that's why, because they say it's a curse. That's why they were saying with Cain, they cursed him because he had to walk the world earth for millions of years, but they took his melanin, so you know who he was. You know, it's crazy.
Hey, how y'all doing?
Hey, Kim, how are you?
Oh, I'm fine. I kind of I was listening to y'all and then I got sidetracked.
Okay, well, go ahead and go get you some sleep, baby. Go to sleep. I don't want no confused white women up in here, because then you'll say some black man touch your titty or something. So we don't want you confused. Like, oh God, I woke up. There was a Negro hand on my booby. God, it was warm and melanated. Made me feel strange. I don't want you to trip out because you're too confused. I don't want any confusion. You're very confused. Let me see who else we got. Okay, no, because yeah, she start talking about she got violated or some shit. No, no, no.
Get the motherfuckers out of here.
She started projecting weird fantasies. Oh, the Negroes ran a train on me. I woke up, my pussy was sore. I didn't know what happened. God. Let me see who we got. We got a lot. Let's get Iman in here. Iman. Let's get Iman in here. Brother Iman, hop on in.
Hey, Tariq, how's it going?
I'm good, man. How are you?
I'm doing good. Quick question. I want to get back to the topic of whether your claim, or at least your belief, that FBAs are indigenous to North America.
Yeah.
Also, too, yo, you want me to tell y'all what y'all boy, Luke Campbell, that nigga's back at it again, man. If that nigga ain't a tether, I don't know what a tether is, my nigga. I'm gonna show y'all something. I'm sorry to go off topic, but I gotta show y'all this shit, man. It's crazy. I don't know what a tether is, man. This shit is crazy. Oh my god. No, that's not it. Media. Damn, that's all I got for media? This ain't if the nigga don't block me yet. Hold on. That nigga Luke could be blocking niggas. Give me 1 second, everybody. I'm done. I've been looking at a lot of stuff lately.
Y'all see me getting ready. Yo, what up? This your boy, Uncle Luke. The question of the day.
I think this is it right here. No, that's not it. This nigga said some crazy shit on X.
Yo, what up?
I'm gonna find it. It was on X too. Oh, I found it.
Agree with France. You need to pay Haiti its reparations. You need to pay them their money back. England, you need to pay the Bahamas and Jamaica their money back. You owe them reparations. You owe them money. Where's the repairs? United States of America. You need to pay the descendants of slaves only their reparations. You enslaved people. You stole their land. You need to pay that money.
Is that a tether if I don't know what a tether is? This is the thing about Luke Campbell. If it doesn't got nothing to do with his people, I mean, if he can add his people in there, he will. If he can add his people in there, he will. What type of crazy shit is this? He was shitting on us about trying to get reparations. Talk about, oh, y'all niggas ain't gonna get reparations. Y'all ain't gonna get reparations. I'll show you how he was, man. Oh, did he block that shit? Hold up. He was talking crazy, too. He was talking super crazy. Oh, he took it off. This motherfucker took it off, man. This is the shit I be telling people about. I was like, yo, man, y'all gotta watch these people. He's an agent, man. I told you he was an agent.
Okay. The United States Foundation. No Black Americans are in the United. Go ahead.
The thing, all right, I'm gonna say a few things, but I only ask if you not interrupt for maybe 25 seconds so I can just get my points across.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. The first thing is, if FBAs, like, which are continental, essentially Africans, if they are indigenous to the United States, then what are the American Indians? Are you guys on the same level? Because to be indigenous to a region, you have to be the original inhabitants of a region.
Mm-hmm.
You have to have distinct cultural, linguistic, and historical ties to the land, you know? And for one, FBAs, you don't have a distinct.
Wherever the road takes you, Chevy is ready to drive you forward. With pure power unleashed.
Language. Hold on one second. I know you claim that you have your own language, but at the same time you claim, oh, it's a secret language. We don't speak that language to ourselves. Apparently it's a language that's never been recorded in history, but it's just some secret FBA language that no one has ever heard except FBAs, apparently.
Mm-hmm.
So I just want to understand, like, how you can say that FBAs are indigenous to the land when most of them have arrived in the 18th century. Go ahead.
That's not true. No, that's not true. You say most of us arrived in the 18th century. No, you can't codify that, but let me answer that. The thing is, we've had an ethnogenesis. Speaking on our language, Tut language, we created a language. And the reason why we had to have it secret, listen, over here, the white supremacists, they would kill us if we knew how to read. So that was a punishable crime. You would get lynched, you would get maimed or whipped if you knew how to read. So we would have to teach each other how to read, and we had to create our own language in order to correspond with each other, in order to teach each other how to read, and also to send messages to each other. They thought, okay, these folks are talking this gibberish, so we didn't let them know that we had created our own language here. So we had Tutnese language. So that is a language. This is a documented language. It's a language that we taught and spoke in secret, and it's still somewhat secret to this day. But that is
it's crossbred. It's like we're not a generic type of Africans. We're not their type of Africans. There's more to our DNA than just that, you know?
DNA. Everybody has African DNA, but we are a distinct ethnic group that was forged through unique historic conditions, slavery, segregation, and our identity was shaped on this land. So we became a different ethnic group. And we're not immigrants. See, unlike Black immigrants, we were descended from the people who built the country from scratch. There was no country to immigrate. We had to build it. So we are the foundation of this country, making us indigenous to the United States.
Facts.
North America, there were red native tribes. You had Mongolian tribes. You had Australoid tribes, you had Negroid tribes all over the Americas. But we've had an indigenous, we became indigenous to the United States. This
But the thing is, your definition of indigenous is contrary to the accepted definition of indigenous,
no, it's the same
which
thing. No, it's the same thing. Same thing. It's not contrary at all. It's the same thing.
it's not, because if you look at the indigenous, the word indigenous, it precludes people that have settled there, right? And that's one. And the other things, I want to get back to the language.
No.
Where did that language originate in Africa, or was it as a result?
Stop. Don't say something and then run. No. Define indigenous. You define indigenous. I want you to define indigenous. Go ahead. Iman.
Yep. So indigenous basically means your ancestors have lived there for thousands of years before outside groups have arrived. Okay? Indigenous people have distinct cultural, linguistic, and historical ties to the lands, which predates colonization and settlement. And by that definition, that precludes FBAs.
No.
Because
no.
What do you mean no? You guys went there on ships. How can you deny that, Tariq?
Some came on ships. Some were already here. Then they were...
Not true. Just because there's some skeletons found in some cave, which proves contact between the African continent and the North America, that does not mean there was an African civilization existing in the United States.
No,
there would have been evidence.
I didn't say African. I said black. There were black indigenous people here. Didn't say African. I said black. See, you gotta be very careful with the words.
Oh, okay. So I see what you're doing. You're trying.
Who's it? Okay, who's it? Okay, no. Who's indigenous? What tribe is indigenous over here? You tell me.
The red dots, Indians. We know them with their facial features. They have their own language.
But there were black people over here called Indians too.
They didn't have the typical. We know their DNA. Their DNA is distinct from West Africans.
No. There were black-skinned people with afros over here called Indians. In fact, in Virginia, there was a white man who worked at the Vital Records office named Walter Plecker, who infamously changed the status of a lot of Indians to Negro. Okay?
But here's the thing. We know from their DNA that these people, these Indians, they are distinct from the West Africans. But FBAs, you guys have exactly the same DNA as the Nigerian coming here.
No, we don't.
Yeah, that is facts.
No, we don't.
You guys share the same DNA.
No, we don't. Where is Wani? Is Wani in here? Where the hell is Wani? Because Wani was breaking that DNA stuff down. Hey, I wish Wani was in here. Oh, Wani was really breaking that DNA stuff down. No. We have a whole, we have African lineage and genetics, but we have a different DNA makeup because we've been here so long. We are distinct. We're not the same as a West African.
All right, here's the thing. The majority of slaves, the majority, I'm not saying when slavery started happening from the Atlantic, the vast majority, up to 70%, happened in the 18th century, right?
Oh.
So,
no.
I mean, that's what the history books say.
Well, there were a lot of black people already here. Yeah.
They weren't Africans. They were Indians.
There were black natives here.
Listen, anyway, the point I'm trying to get across, Tariq, is like I agree with a lot of what you say, delineation and all that, but making stuff up, like saying FBAs are indigenous to.
Hey, sir, I done broke it down and explained what indigenous means, sir. Just because you're in denial about it, that doesn't make it true, sir. You're just in denial about it. Let me get my brother Black Alpha in here. Let me get Black Alpha. Black Alpha, hop on in here, brother. Black Alpha, hop on in.
I'll be back, everyone.
Good. How are you, brother?
I'm good. I'm here to do a little regulating, if I may.
Go ahead, my brother.
Okay, first off, the whole Red Indian lie, all the first Red Indian is the original tether, okay? He sits here and talks about the Mongoloids. Let me ask you a question. When did the Mongoloid Red Indians get here?
Hey, Robert Herjavec from Shark Tank. I'm a huge fan. Hey, what is your #1 tip for saving money? Easy. Pay off your credit card debt as soon as possible. And there's actually a way to do that without paying the full amount. What if I can't afford to pay more every month? You actually don't have to pay more. In fact, your monthly payments go down, and they can go down as much as 40%. So monthly payments go down, total debt goes down, and I can be out of debt that fast. So what do I need to do? Thousands of people have done this. It's insane how well it works. Have you seen the video I've made? It explains everything. My name's Robert Herjavec, and you probably know me from the hit show Shark Tank, where my job is to help people grow their small business. But this video is about helping people do something even more important: get out of debt. It's called the Debt Clear USA program, and it is amazing. The Debt Clear USA program uses a team of top negotiators. Here's how it works. The Debt Clear USA team discovered that by working with people with $7,500 or more in debt, they could negotiate much better deals. By cutting through the red tape and talking directly with these banks to get people the savings they do.
Did he run it?
I don't know. Go ahead. Hello?
Black Alpha? Yo, Black
Oh,
Alpha?
I was muted. Yeah, I was muted. I'm here, brother.
Go ahead.
I'm here. Oh, no. You said that the Mongoloids were here before foundational Black Americans. I'm asking for your numbers. You tell me.
Iman?
He don't even know.
What's the question? Sorry, repeat the question.
No, you heard it.
Just say it again.
When did the red...
No, you heard it. When did the Red Indian Mongoloids get here to the Americas? When? Tell me when.
They came over here.
You don't even know.
15,000 years. Actually.
No, you don't even know. You guessing. You don't stutter too many times. Let me tell you something. They couldn't have came 15,000 years ago because there's something called the Bering Straits. And the Bering Straits was an ice cap that did not melt until 13 to 12,000 years ago. So how do you get people here in the Americas that predate that from 20,000, 30,000, 40,000 years ago when the people that you're saying came here couldn't have came here from 12,000 years down? Tell me.
Well, basically, you're trying to dispute.
No, I'm not trying. I'm giving you facts, empirical evidence in which you don't know, and I'm educating you. So what you need to do is be quiet and listen to the professor when the professor's talking. You just a student. You a student in the back row. You tried to tell me just a second ago it was 15,000 years ago, and I'm telling you 15,000 years ago, the only way you could have got here from the Americas as a Mongoloid was through the Bering Straits, and every single scientist in the planet knows that the Bering Straits was an ice cap that was melted that you could have not walked through. Talk to me.
Well, it was connected through Siberia and Alaska.
Checkmate. It was a Bering Straits. Everybody in the room right now, look at the Bering Straits. The Bering Straits was an ice cap melting. The fact that you don't know the Bering Straits was an ice cap that was melted, that lets me know that I'm dealing with a loser right here. You elementary school, homie. You elementary school. Listen to the professor, okay? I'm post-grad on this. You don't know what you're talking about. Now you babbling. You just didn't know. Wait a minute. Just a second ago, you didn't even know the question. Now you're trying to give me the answer. You don't know what you're talking about. You're being regulated and educated by a real Black American. Our people are the first people to inhabit the Americas. That's top to bottom. That's north and south. And the people that you're claiming were here, there's no possible way in mankind that they could have crossed the Bering Straits 15,000 years ago because it was an ice cap. And let me tell you something. They weren't eating the ice. So you know that you're lying. You know you don't know what you're talking to, and it's burning you that a Black American is destroying you with receipts and facts, and we're on a higher intellectual level than you could ever be on. Checkmate.
You're just talking now. The DNA says
otherwise. I'm talking.
The DNA says otherwise.
Not really.
And people can't travel through that Bering.
Wait, you said DNA. What's your ethnicity? Because how you going to tell us about ourselves?
And Iman, are you Somalian?
No.
What are you, sir?
That doesn't matter.
Okay, you're ashamed of your lineage. Queen, go ahead, beloved. Go ahead, dear.
Okay, and I just want to say real quick, there are Black Indians because my great grandfather's grandma Gamma, Pure Seminole, her grandma, they were dark skinned like Vanessa Bell Calloway. You
She's right. My great great grandmother, she was native. She was in fucking Alaska. I don't know how she got to Georgia though. But yeah, my father's family, some of them are Alaskans. From I get somebody was telling me Navajo or some shit when I was in. I don't know. The niggas was telling me Navajo. I need to dig deep more into my lineage and my ethnogenesis, but yeah.
probably don't know who that is, but she's a beautiful, dark skinned woman, Black American woman. You can look it up.
I'm gonna say this, and I'm gonna land here. Niggas are scared. Niggas are scared that Black Americans might be the greatest people ever to come out, greatest people ever. Just as a ethnicity or ethnogenesis, And the reason why I say that, I don't think anybody can go through what we went through for 400 years, maybe even five. And it is what it is, and we can't get mad about it. It's just a part of life, where what you still have to pay what you owe. Ain't nobody told you to do no shit like that. But we'll see. We'll see. But let's get into the main topic. Let me close this down, everyone. Did the no jumper get the Rollin 60s indicted? You know? I'm gonna give a shout out to was it My Vitals or some shit? My Vital Way. Them niggas been telling niggas for years. Y'all niggas gotta be careful what y'all be saying. Y'all will get hit with some charges. You can't talk this way around white people. They've been saying that shit for years. Not everybody's 10 toes down. Let me tell you something. One thing I know about people like Adam 22, they put on personas that you think that you're down with them and stuff like that, and everything is, as they say, hunky dory. Or, yeah, hunky dory. You know? Everything ain't hunky dory. I'm gonna be personally honest. I've been watching myself around white people for years because at the end of the day, I have got in trouble a few times because of white people. Especially the blonde hair, blue eye motherfuckers. Those are the ones you really gotta be careful with. The reason why is the motherfuckers don't got no laws to nobody. Give me a second, everyone. Too much light. Alright, I think that's good. Yeah, that's better. Yeah, they have no loyalty to nobody, and I understand why, there's nothing wrong with it. It's just that's just how they are, Me, hold on a second. Just light my candle. I've been understanding Adam years ago. Adam's from New Hampshire. Them New Hampshire type of niggas has never shown no loyalty to nobody. I always tell y'all all the time, New Hampshire is Massachusetts' racist uncle. Or even racist little brother. It just it's sad, man. It's super sad, depending knowing how those people are. The reason why I say that is I wouldn't fuck with those type of people. It's not that I don't trust them. Is you just have to be aware. You don't know what's gonna happen. You don't know what type of information that they'll pull out. Adam 22, he likes to put out shit where. Hold on one second. He likes to put out shit knowing that he's gonna get ratings, but a nigga could go to jail. I've been seeing these niggas crash out, talk about, oh yeah, I'm gonna send kill. You don't think that? Let me ask you a question. You don't think? Hold on. You don't think they're gonna send? They're gonna use that shit. Oh yeah, you got the kill squad. What's this kill squad shit? Or what was all that other shit that you was doing? Yada yada yada. This and that. You know, niggas look at that shit, man. You know. But I have a theory. Hold on a second. I have a theory. My theory is this. I think somebody who works for No Jumper was feeding information to the feds. Just hear me out. There was already green face there. They found out, was it G face or some shit like that? The nigga, the Armenian fucking Mexican mafia nigga. Don't forget he was there, and they found out that nigga was an informant. All them niggas that they have coming in and out, in and out, in and out. You don't think that's suspicious? I think it's super suspicious. Then after that, you got a whole new squad there. I think, you know what? I'm gonna throw this out here. I personally think Adam have something to do with that shit. I really think Adam has something to do with that, and he has no loyalty to nobody. All jokes aside, he has no loyalty to nobody. He don't need to have loyalty to nobody. He has money. As he always said, I'm a multimillionaire. I don't really need this. You know? Do I think something else is gonna happen? Yes, absolutely. I think there's gonna be more people gonna be taken down. Not just Rollin 60s. Y'all gotta worry about 40. The neighborhood, was it the neighborhood 40 Crips or something? On 40, whatever they call themselves. I don't know. I'm not from California, so I don't know that. Probably like 40s Crips and baby niggas from the LBC. I could see it. And somebody's gonna say something. Now all them niggas who was there, it was like 16 people that got locked up right now. I think there's gonna be more. There's gonna be more people that's gonna get locked up. The reason why, I think Adam knows too much. That's the thing. Like y'all niggas bringing him to your hood and stuff like that, nigga. What's the dude? He had the Hebrew Israelite documentary, asking questions and shit like that. So I'm gonna say this. I don't think Captain Cesariat should have done that shit too. The reason why I say that is if Captain Cesariat was gonna do that, he should have did that with a black documentary person. A person who was making a documentary. Or make a documentary yourself. He has enough subs to do some shit like that. All jokes aside, he just has more subs for it. But the person who I think done it, and this is just me, it's kind of sketchy. I actually think Flacco has something to do with it. Don't forget, Flacco just up and disappeared and said what? Oh, yo, my sister's son is blase blah in Texas. So this nigga ran off to Texas. The nigga ran off to Texas for, was it, a few weeks, almost a month? And niggas didn't even know if he was going to come back. Who was he hanging out with? Brick Baby and Loose. And was it the 4 Extra nigga? Excuse me. Those are those type of niggas you got to be careful of. You know, it's just y'all. This is why I always tell you I personally don't like to talk about California culture because it's not my culture. I will never have an outsider, a nigga from So Cap. Oh, what did? All right, let me. I'm gonna answer this question. So Cap didn't do anything wrong. I just said I think Cap should have done a documentary with a somebody from his from was it the tribe of Israel. There's a lot of people who promotes the Israelites or has a belief in Israelites where have a I'm sorry, I had a brain freeze. That does documentaries for even the Ron dude. What's the dude? The guy who did the documentary from Hebrew to Negroes. I think Cap should have did something with him. The other dude, he be taking advantage of niggas, and you can just tell that. You can see that. I seen the shit that he did in Boston. Some of that shit is kind of false, or the shit just changed. I never knew Boston people hung out with niggas from Cambridge. I'm just being personally honest. If it wasn't no bitches, yeah, I don't see niggas hanging out with like niggas from Cambridge. I didn't even know Cambridge. Let me tell you something. When I worked in Cambridge, I didn't even know I was working near a hood. I thought those were like retirement homes because they were so nice compared to like projects in Boston. I was there at projects and I thought they were retirement homes. And there's no shade to Cambridge. There's a lot of cool niggas out in Cambridge, but I just didn't know it was a projects. You know? But I wish Cap would have done it with that dude from was it the dude who did the documentary from Hebrews to Negroes to was it to Hebrew to Negroes? I wish he Ron something. I forgot his name. That would have been dope, and I think he would have put on a better documentary for the Hebrew Israelites. Cause the way he made it seem like niggas always gonna say it's a hate group because it got something to do with black people. They were calling the Black Panthers a hate group, a domestic terrorist. They called Martin Luther King a domestic terrorist. And you know who was the attorney for the US in Alabama? Jeff Sessions. So yeah, Cap, I think it's just with white people, they're gonna just do him dirty. It is what it is. Look what's his name? That Malone, was it Vocab Malone? Niggas did him dirty. They gave I think Cap a strike for that shit. Cause they talking about he was saying hateful racist shit. And he wasn't. He was talking about what was in the Bible and niggas got mad about that. But, it is what it is, Sometimes you get but also too we all can't be perfect. I'm not perfect. I be fucking up too, If I was so good, I would have like thousands of views, my nigga. No, I think we living and we learning. That's that's so dope about living that we can learn from everything, So, let me get back to what I was saying. But I think I'm gonna be personally honest. I think Flacco has some shit to do with that shit. Cause like I said, Flacco disappeared and went to Texas talking about, oh yeah, my sister's in jail or sick or some shit like that, and they find out that shit wasn't even true. Real talk. Let me see if I can find that. Let me see. Cause it was on Figmunity. Nigga was getting into his ass too every pause, but you know what I mean. You know about Cap Twin X? Salute to you anyways, man. And niggas was like, yo, Flacco was running and it was crazy. Give me a second. I think it was like probably in February. You know, I think if I find it, I'll do a reaction video to it. Right now, we're already at the hour mark. But it's a fucked up situation. The reason why I say it's a fucked up situation is because hold on. It's a fucked up situation because at the end of the day, you know there's a CI. I think there's a confidential informant in there. And I think not in the Crips, but I think it was in New Jumper. And you know how, what's his name? Brick Baby be on them pills, my nigga. My nigga be on, what's it? He be on something. I don't know if it's pills. We know he smoke a little bit of weed, but I know no weed ain't like that, you know? It's a fucked up situation, you know? You know, it's a very fucked up situation. I do want to say this. I think also Adam has something to do with that because I think Adam had, what is it? This is just theories of mine. I have a few theories. Adam was getting hit with lawsuits. And some of those lawsuits was because of these Crip and these gang members. Adam 22 been wanted to rebrand. He already used like black culture up so much that, you know, the shit ain't selling for him. They already got like dozens of niggas in California doing their thing. It's just the only thing about Adam, he was just putting everybody on the map. But Adam don't want you to talk about music. He wants you to talk about gang shit. You know? That's why they had Benzino up there. Benzino talking about Boston. I don't even think Benzino had been in Boston in like 20 years. He hasn't been fucking with people in Boston. And I don't blame him, you know? Them niggas will hold you down. Boston is a hating ass fucking town. Them niggas will hate on you. Yo, them niggas will rob you and kill you because them niggas got a little bit more than you, my nigga. You doing a little bit better. Why you think not that many people come out of Boston? Benzino got his fucking his nigga pennies and got the fuck out of there. Then after that, had 50 mil. Blew that shit. Now the nigga, I don't even think he got a mill right now. You know? But like I said, it comes with the territory. You know, and I don't blame him for leaving. Like I said, I don't blame him for leaving. You know, but nigga, it's you could tell that, you know, ain't shit come out of Boston and shit like that. Like, yeah, like I said, like, what's this, that Blanco nigga? I forgot his name. He didn't really come out of Boston. He came out of Cambridge. I don't think 1090 Jakes got a break in Boston. He got his break in Florida. You know, Florida prison. It's just Boston is racist. I'm gonna be personally honest. Boston is one of these racist ass towns. Like, even if you use a white boy, niggas will beat you up, my nigga. It's just, it is what it is. You know, and you just gotta deal with it. You can call the police, or let me just take my bruises and get the fuck out of there. Like, niggas don't take losses. Niggas don't take losses properly. You know? Like I said, it comes with the territory, and it is what it is. Adam being in Boston, I never heard no shit like that. I heard him being in New York. You know? Even, what's his name? Rob Zombie. Rob Zombie's from Haverhill, Mass. You know? He's not from Boston. He lived in New York after he graduated out of high school. You know? But yeah, Adam, He's using the shit out of those black people in California, man. And yo, and the thing about everybody telling like, yo, niggas a culture vulture, culture vulture, culture. Oh, he did something for the black people. He put money in people's pockets. He put money in black people's pockets, nigga. He gave y'all nigga pennies, nigga. And Wack knows that. Wack knows that them niggas got nigga pennies. Them niggas got a few $100s, and like, yo, you gotta go. Yeah, I'll see you later. While this nigga's collecting thousands of dollars. Thousands to hundreds of thousands of dollars. Getting fucking endorsement deals and shit like that. It's just like, let's be personally honest. You know, you don't think he's giving all those people nigga pennies that are there? They move Flacco out. It's like, yo, you stay in a hotel. I mean, you stay in this apartment right here. The nigga probably owns the apartment. He's like, yo, let me pay a little bit of rent. You know, it's just. Oh, that's what it was. Hold up. Give me a second. I think I can find it. I think I found it. No, I can't even find it. Yeah, but yeah, this sounds like some Flacco shit. Like, he'll call the police on you and act like he didn't call the police. Like, don't forget, niggas was talking about, yeah, the nigga got evicted, all this, and that. Now the nigga's up one. I'm just saying, the shit doesn't sound, like I told people, it doesn't add up. There's a few people that we could say niggas is acting up. We could say it's Lush 1. We could even say it's Wack 100. Wack 100 been wanting to get Big U out the paint. It's just, hold on. But the thing about it, we don't know, you know, put it this way, we don't know how motherfuckers is. Right now, if I'm a gang member from California, I'm looking at everybody, my nigga. Who's gonna tell, who told, who's a confidential informant. Nigga, if I have a lawyer, I'll be trying to figure out I'll be trying to tell my lawyer, yo, who's a confidential informant? Who been locked up? Whose shit been sealed and all that shit. This is shit that y'all need to understand. Like, yo, niggas is going to jail. And you know what? When you get hit with a Rico case, they know you did it. You know? They know you did it. That's why I say it's like a 95% chance that you're going to lose. You know? You only got a 5% chance of winning. Ooh, excuse me. Just 5%, you know? Then also, too, don't forget, Flacco been putting incriminating stuff on videos on Brick Baby. Oh, yeah. Hold up. This is from last year.
Who are we? Well, we're creators, delivering a full spectrum of.
So let's get down to it. You know, they want to know, you posted a video on your YouTube channel. What's the title of it, if you don't mind reiterating it?
Says Quantarano just revealed, Quantarano just exposed new information that could send Lil Durk and Brick Baby to jail.
What made you use that title?
Why would you do that, bro?
Look, all right. So the premise of the video was to say that Quantarano is dry snitching or lie snitching on Brick Baby and Lil Durk, right? And in the video, I said, I think Brick Baby is innocent, but here are the fan theories as to why he's a part of it. And then I played a song of Quantarano talking about the Lil Pop death and then name dropping Brick Baby every other line, right? So I'm saying, yo,
This is why I've been saying, yo, has this nigga been cooperating with the cops? The nigga was already, don't forget, the nigga went down to Texas for almost a month. Niggas thought he got evicted. So if you didn't get evicted, you talk about, oh yeah, your sister's going through some shit. Nigga. Hold on. So what do you, nigga, this shit doesn't look good. You know? I think, like I said, I think, you know what? If this is Flacco, whack, you going down. You going down next. Yeah, he might, yo. He might, I'm telling you. He might. Yeah, he's going down next. But also, too, if we're really going to talk about it, Flacco might go down, too. Was you out here extorting niggas in California, that nigga from California, for his website or his link or some shit? I'm just saying. Did you extort that dude, didn't pay him no money, then whack told you, yo, you don't got to pay that nigga no money, and that dude's arguing with whack? Then King Yeller came along? I'm pushing forward and thinking it's Flacco. That's my thing. I think Flacco did it. I think Flacco is... Yo, Flacco probably gave up some information. I'm being personally honest. I think Flacco gave up some type of information. Oh, shit. I'm just being personally honest. This is crazy. This is what we have to talk about. You know, and don't forget, Flacco was putting up, oh, yeah, niggas talk about they killing, you know, yada, yada. The thing about it, hold on. Oh, that shit was 2 years ago? That's why I was saying, yo, what Taxone was saying to Flacco, I think it was right. Like, my nigga, you was a bozo, my nigga. And you know me, I don't mean it in a disrespectful way, but, yo, my nigga, use a square. You know, nigga, yo. I always tell people all the time, I wish I was 100% square. And personally, reason why I say that is because when money's involved, I'll be like, all right, let's get that money. But other than that, I'll be like, nah, man, that shit is stupid, man. We shouldn't be doing shit like that. You know, there's some shit I would turn down and be like, nah, I ain't doing that. Hold on, give me a second. What's homie's name? You know, I do think that. I think that is true, though. But you know what? I'm gonna land right here. My theories I think it's Flacco. I think Flacco said some shit to the police, or he put some shit on YouTube or on no. And Adam, I think they are a dual team to get them niggas out, get them the fuck out of there. Don't forget, they already got homie out of there, Sharp out of there. They got then after that having this shit trying disrespecting the pimp game and everything. Then you have other pimps disrespecting him. Yo, let me tell you one thing. In California, them niggas got loyalty to the white man more than to their own people. It is what it is. You know, it's about money. I don't fuck with them. I wouldn't fuck with them. And the reason why is them niggas in California be doing nasty work, bro. Like they'll pack out their own people, but Yeah. They'll pack out their own people, but won't extort the white boys and stuff like that. It's weird. Boston, we don't give a fuck. We'll extort some white boys. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Remember all niggas be having pictures of white boy? Yeah, man. See, remember with the tranny? You was letting the tranny stick his finger up your booty and everything. Yeah, niggas have pictures in that. Yeah, you gonna do this today? You gonna do what we told you to do? You know. Oh, what you say, homie? I think it's his ass too, Flacco. He's a teller anyways. Yup, he is. He's right. Yeah, man. I think it's Flacco. I really think it's Flacco. I've been telling people, I was like, yo, I'm telling you, listen to me. Flacco, when he left for that month, he was talking about his sister was sick or she was in jail or some shit like that. And all of a sudden, they did their research and found out the bitch ain't even in jail or sick. Then there was like, oh, he got evicted. Did this motherfucker really get evicted? These are the questions we need to be asking. These are the questions we really need to be asking about this man. This nigga's from Idaho too. Like I said, he has no loyalty to no one, nor does Adam neither. Me, I would say this. Don't forget also too, Poetic Flacco put out a federal case on Shoot Nasty and beef with LA gangs. You know, these are the things that we have to find. Yo, the nigga been fucking around with gang members. He's their friends now. No, I'm gonna tell you something. In LA, none of y'all niggas is safe right now. They saying that they've been doing fucking investigation for 4 years. Who else do they got? They don't just got fucking the Rollin 60s. I'm gonna tell you that. They don't just got the Rollin 60s. They got more than just the Rollin 60s. So what else information that they got? All I say, if Wack gets locked up, it was Flacco. If Flacco and Adam gets locked up, Wack probably got something to do with it. Wack is a money man. Like, real talk, Wack has got so mature, I haven't really even heard him say on Pyru like that. That's if Adam and Flacco get caught up in some shit. Because don't forget, and this is why you can't leave Wack out. I don't think it's Wack, but at the end of the day, we don't know. This is what we could say. The nigga just had a falling out with Loose Cannon like a few days ago. All of a sudden, now the nigga's locked up. Like I said, I don't think it's Wack, but we don't know. We don't know anything. These are all theories. Even the Flacco one. I think it's a theory too, but at the end of the day, I think Flacco has a lot more to lose than anybody else. You look at niggas who has more to lose, who been in more situations and stuff. Don't forget, is Flacco even a legal citizen here? We don't know. That nigga probably snitch on somebody just to stay in. You know, but yo, until next time, thank y'all for watching. I appreciate everything. Don't forget to like and subscribe and definitely share my podcast. It definitely will help my platform. And I'll see you probably tomorrow before I go to Maine. I'm going to Maine tomorrow, so you ain't going to see me Saturday or maybe Sunday. I got to work Sunday. I got to do it.